Alright, this video here, hello, pick up mic 1, 2. This video here is for a couple of students that were having trouble with the oven. So I'm just going to start off by making a box here. If you don't have the edge faces on or these white lines, you can press F4 to turn those on. I'm going to change the color of my box so you can see what I'm doing more easily to a darker color. I always start with the length segments, go to the modify panel. With the length segments, width segments, and height segments set at 1, so it's easier for me to have control over what's going on. So I just turn this into an editable poly to start off. And I need to split this up. If you look at the reference image that I put of the oven, I believe it's in module 6. What I'm going to start doing is cutting this into 3 sections. You have the middle section where the door is, the top section where the oven is, and the bottom section where the feet are. So what I'm going to do is just change the scale. I'm going to select the top polygon and move this down, and I'm going to hold control and click on the top and the bottom polygon at the same time. I'm going to, you know what, before I do that, I'm going to go into edge mode too, and I'm going to select one of these edges on the side, and I'm going to press ring, and I'm going to connect one line in the front. And now what I'm going to do is select the top and the bottom polygon. Now I'm going to extrude these. If you look at the picture, they've been extruded about that much. Let's see right here. Actually, if you look in the picture, there's a gap between the middle, the top, and the bottom section where there's a little blackness, a little shadow, or a little black material, maybe black steel. So I'm going to set that in now, and I'm going to hit the plus sign. And now I'm going to raise for the top. I'm raising this for the top up here, and I'm going to extrude this down here for the bottom or the feet. And now to make up this gap that's right here, I'm going to select this face and this face down here while holding control, and I'm going to extrude to bring it out this far so these faces are even. And hit the check. If you don't like how far yours is out, you can always go into vertice mode. Make sure that you're in orthographic view. Look at this from the side, and I can select this whole row of vertices and move them out or move them in. All I wanted was that brief separation here. So when I render this, shadows will be cast right here to show that. So now all I need is the middle. Excuse me. I'm going to inset the door. If you look at the picture, it looks about like this. I can further customize it with the scale tool. I can move this polygon face up or down. And then what you'll notice is that after I extrude this in to give the glass a little bit of depth, what I'm going to do is make a glass material for this, and a gray material for the rest of the oven, and then I'll throw a bitmap on top of a stove. So I'll press M. I'm going to create a standard material, so you can right click, go to materials, scan line, standard, or you can click standard here, double click, right click, show shaded material in viewport, and I'm going to make the color black by clicking the diffuse rectangle here, changing my color here, and going to opacity and simply changing it to 99, dragging this on here and seeing I can see through this now. Okay, so the easiest way to select all the opposite polygons is to press Ctrl I, and everything else has been selected now. I can create a basic steel material that has a little bit of a shine on it by dragging the specular level up, possibly the glossiness up a little bit, and drag it out here. Now with the top polygon selected, I'm going to go to the internet, and I'm going to find a picture of a stovetop. And I'll use this one. going to use a standard material, so there's no shine on it. A physical material will give you a high gloss, a reflective surface. I'm just going to add a bitmap by clicking on the diffuse settings box, going to bitmap, and then finding the picture that I saved. Throwing it on top, and like most materials, I'm going to have to unwrap that, so now I go to the modifier list, press U, press enter, open up the UV editor, turn on the map, and now I am going to scale the face of these polygons, convert this into an editable poly, and there's an oven.